How does an orphan born to Amram and Jochebed determine where an entire race is finally headed? Survive when the Pharaoh orders him to be drowned with the rest of the boys, but somehow living he is found on the banks of the Nile in a makeshift ark. Nobody caring for him, no one saying he'd leave a mark, till Pharaoh's girl, Queen Bithia, drew him in. Raised Egyptian royalty, man, that was a win. My name is Moses of the Israelites. My name is Moses of the Israelites. And there's a million fights I have to fight, but just you wait, just you wait. He watched a slave master kill a slave with no pity, then slayed that slave master and fled overseas to Midian. Climbed a hill with the help of his rod, saw something odd, a bush burning on the mountain of God. And God said, turn around and free those slaves, you've got a nice full beard, I don't trust a man who shaves. But Moses had doubts, thought God made a mistake, so God took his rod and turned it into a snake. God said, hey Moshe, if doubts are gonna pepper us, just give me your hand and I will turn it leprous. God came through and Moses said, okay, my covenant with you begins today. My name is Moses of the Israelites. My name is Moses of the Israelites. And there's a million fights I have to fight, but just you wait, I'll be head of state. So he returned to Egypt, carrying his staff. Couldn't speak so well, so Aaron spoke on his behalf. Went straight to the Pharaoh, said, let my people go. But Pharaoh spat spontaneously in his face and shouted, no, I am not throwing away my slaves. I am not throwing away my slaves. Hey yo, I'm just like my nation. I'm old and I hate migration, and I'm not throwing away my slaves. Moses said, I'll stop being vague. You ignore me and I'll send you a plague. You hate the Hebrew people, you're a demagogue. Turn me down and you'll wake up next to a frog. So behave, just cave, start acting nice, or you'll be left scratching your head from all the lice. And think twice, God is on my side and hyper-focused. Surrender the Jews or God will send a swarm of locusts. But Pharaoh said, no. So God went for the slaughter. God said, I'll slay your firstborn sons but spare every daughter. Moses told his bros to put blood on the door. Pharaoh laughed in his face and asserted once more, I am not throwing away my slaves. When he woke, his oldest son had died. Pharaoh cried out to Moses, take your people outside this land. And before Pharaoh could take a stand, Moses gathered the Hebrews like God had planned. He led hundreds of thousands to the Sea of Red. Pharaoh changed his mind, said, I want them dead. But Moses was ahead, he parted the Red Sea, drowned the Egyptians so the Israelites were free. Tov, they spent 40 years wandering, no way to launder, just smooth sand for pondering. Everyone grew old, but nobody grew fat, 'cause given the rush they left their lives, their loaves of bread were flat. As Moses scanned that promised land, he grew weak, needed a hand he couldn't stand. He never got to live in the land of milk and honey, but like his friend on the $10 bill, he made a lot of money. And though he's mostly known for being the leader of the tribal, today the scholars say he wrote the first part of the Bible. He never gave up, he never came off it, and now he's widely known as a savior and a prophet. I'm Moses of the Israelites.